Hey screen printers, this is Ryan from Ryonet and screenprinting.com, and today we're going to talk about doing two images on one screen, kind of purposes of use, and also kind of some strategy on taping that screen and then untaping it for your print. So first of all, why do two images on one screen? Well, multiple reasons. A, the gang up the screen, you have the ability to basically do less exposures, so you save costs on emulsion, you go twice as fast in your exposure process, and instead of having taken a screen out and cleaning two screens, you're only cleaning one screen. Now, why you would do this is for multiple prints on one shirt and or just to save time. Now, sometimes saving time actually costs you more time. So for instance, in this scenario where we're doing a front crest print and then a back print on a shirt, I think it saves us time. We're using the same color of ink, we're using the same style of shirt, we're actually using the same physical shirt, so the same print sequence essentially, and we're not really having to figure out where we put this screen. So a scenario where that wouldn't be good is if we put two completely different images on the screen. We had to take time cleaning, color changing out of the screen, taking all the color out. We had to really spend a lot of time just saving a little bit of time by exposing the screen with two images on it. So you kind of want to do a little bit of analysis in your head there and say, okay, well, is this really worth my time? If it's the same shirt, the same design, if it's the same color of ink, those are kind of the things you want to think about when you're actually deciding, okay, should I put two images on one screen? So kind of strategy on, this is a small left crest print, and then we have a bigger back print down here. Now, as you see, we have some tape on the back side of the screen here, and we also have some tape on the inside of the screen. Whenever you have a part of the design that's never going to be printed, I'll give you a scenario of like registration marks, file info on the corner of your screen design. You can always tape that from the outside. It's pretty much an impenetrable thing, and it doesn't get in the way of your squeegee stroke. However, if you have part of the design like down here where you eventually want to print it, especially if you're doing a color change, you want to tape this from the inside of the screen so that ink doesn't get stuck in your mesh. So for instance here, we decided not to print the established in 2004 that you see right here, so we've taped that off from the back side of the screen. We've taped all the registration marks off from the back side of the screen. That's why you see this center line going down there. And then from the inside of the screen here, we taped off the bottom back print. So first of all, we're going to align our left crest print. Typically what we do is we go about 4 inches down, so roughly 4 fingers down from the neckline. This is the top of the neckline, this is the bottom of the neckline roughly, and then 3 fingers or 3 inches over. And that does vary depending on the size of the shirt. So we put a little mark there exactly to know where we're going, and then we'll just simply load the shirt straight on. So we'll load the shirt straight on, then we'll bring it up to the neckline here. So bring that to the neckline, and then that'll place nicely on the shirt. Another way to do this is to use the clear registration tape right here. Put that over your print so you know exactly that you're in alignment. You can hold the shirt up. You can see the physical print on the shirt before you actually go to printing it. So we'll just do our first print, and then we'll untape it and then tape that again. Now this is a black shirt, so we're going to do a print flash print. It's our first layer. And now our second color, not color, excuse me, second coat of white. Making sure our screen's nice and clear. Now, we're done, let's say we're done printing, so I'm going to take all the ink and get it kind of built up on the squeegee here. And this is an older screen, so you see some ink residue here. The reason why I'm doing that is I don't want, when I'm untaping the screen, I don't want all this ink getting all over the place. So that's done. We'd send that through the conveyor dryer, nice and bright on a black garment. So we send that through the conveyor dryer, then we flip the shirt around. Let's untape it and retape so we can do the second part of the image. So okay, front's done. We're good to go there. Now let's take that off and then align the back. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this squeegee out. So again, remember we're squeegeeing all the ink off with it, so we're not leaving any ink in the image area. Pop that down. Next, we take our tape off. And whenever you tape, you always want to stack tape accordingly, so I can just take the bottom part off and then pull the rest off with it. So then that opens up the rest of our design there. And this actually has some tape on the back of the design here, which we need to take off here. There we are. Next, we need to decide, are we printing this Ryonet again or not? So we're not going to print this, so we're going to tape it from the outside of the screen. If we were going to print it, we'd actually take some screen cleaner, clean it off like this, so that we could tape it then from the inside of the screen. So since we're not printing it, we're going to tape it from the outside of the screen. Just like so. Next, we flip our screen around, get ready for the back print. So my registration marks are under ink there, but I can kind of see them. So once we're aligned to our center line, now we're good to go. And we'll go ahead and make the print. So you do want to place it, obviously, on the back. Got it centered there. So you can come down here, place it. We're about 3 fingers down from the top of the shirt there, which is good placement. Then we'll grab our squeegee back. And then obviously this will be a print flash print again. So first we flood. Then we'll flash. All right, so there we have our front left chest and our back print done with the same screen there. Once again, if you can use the same screen, you save time and money, and time cleaning the screen, money with the screen, obviously money with emulsion. Be very beneficial for your shop if the circumstances fit. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day.